When ideas and hard work join forces, companies are born, like iron. Iron is an essential element in our environment. From the strength of iron, a company with very clear, solid ideas is born. Betsaide Sociedad Anónima Laboral has been on the market for more than 20 years and is a modern, advanced foundry located in an area with a strong industrial tradition. It produces more than 70,000 tons gross of cast iron a year via a vertical molding system. It employs 250 skilled workers, some of whom hold a share in the company, working on a common basis of experience and professional competence. The workplace has grown to reach the current facility total of 34,000 square meters. It has state-of-the-art production equipment which allows us to meet our customers' requirements. Betsaide's management strategy could not be clearer. Customer satisfaction, quality, competitiveness, observance of the European EFQM model, and continuous improvement. A competitive market like the one we are in also calls for flexibility, adaptability, and diversification. This is the path marked. Betsaide is an innovative company that produces three types of cast iron: ductile cast iron, nodular iron, grey iron, and Ors-tempered ductile iron, ADI. Parts weighing from 200 grams to 20 kilograms are manufactured in medium length and long series. We are also able to offer additional services such as thermal treatment, precision machining, and coating. Behind ideas, there are always technological resources. Betsaide works on an advanced co-engineering basis with its customers to come up with perfect solutions. Fast, in-house prototype production is completed with a thorough control and testing system to check all the company's production. The latest nodularization and molding equipment is used for this purpose. The company also works in research, development and innovation projects alongside important technology centers. The production process at Betsaide gets underway with a customer order for a part or reference. First of all, the core is made in the core section using fast, state-of-the-art Loramendi core-making machines. The core is then painted and oven-dried before being packed with great care in a box for transportation to the dissomatic machine. Three types of raw material for production are then bought: reception and weighing of iron ingots, packed scrap cast steel, and thirdly, reception of ferroalloys, such as spools of magnesium wire, copper, ferrosilicon, etc., to adjust chemical compositions. Then, and depending on the daily production plan, the furnaces are fed the three materials: iron ingots, steel, and the return from the part feed channels. These are then melted at 1500 degrees C in our 6 ABB induction furnaces to make one of Betsaide's materials: ferritic ductile iron, pearlitic ductile iron, or grey iron. The relevant chemical analyses are also performed in the furnaces prior to tapping. Finally, 2,500 kilograms of molten iron are transported to the automatic casting section by forklift, magnesium treatment being performed along the way. The pattern tool or plate that lends the sand the shape of the part is fitted on the dissomatic vertical molding machine, and cores are added if necessary. The chemical composition, including magnesium, is controlled in the automatic casting holding furnace. The molds are filled at 1400 degrees C and the metal is poured in. As part of this operation, the nodularity of each tap from the furnaces is automatically controlled at the last moment, i.e., when the magnesium is at its lowest. The batches of parts cool down on a 45-meter-long automatic transporter for an hour and a half or 2 hours and then fall into the demolding drum, in which the parts are separated from the sand, which returns to the sand shop closed circuit. Betsaide has modern sand production and preparation equipment for continuous use, which includes 2 iRich sand mixers, a sand cooler, an automatic quality control system, and a sand laboratory. After leaving the demolding drum, the parts are fettled with water jets and then pass through the George Fisher shot blast cleaning system to remove any remaining sand from the surface. At this stage in the process, the first quality control or sampling is carried out. The quality of the parts is also verified in the line control room through hardness tests, and the structure is examined under the microscope. The tests performed at Betsaide using emission spectrometers, ultrasound, durometers and optical microscopes are complemented with extra tests performed at the Asterlan Technology Center in Durango. The company also works in research, development and innovation projects alongside important technology centers. Later, the parts are deburred in automatic machines and then checked visually one by one. But that is not the end of the inspection process because, if necessary, Betsaide has 2 X-ray machines to ensure that the parts do not suffer from interior shrinkage due to contraction of the metal. Finally, the parts are counted, packed and stored in the automatic warehouse for later dispatch for other complementary operations, machining, thermal treatment, painting, or direct delivery to the customer. Betsaide is firmly committed to the environment, integrating reuse, recovery and clean production throughout every stage of the process, and actively participates in new forms of environmental management promoted by public and private bodies. It has integrated environmental authorization and actively participates in new forms of environmental management promoted by public and private bodies. Betsaide has doubled its turnover over the last 10 years, exceeding 50 million euros at the end of the decade. Betsaide has 20 ongoing customers and 1,000 active references. More than 50% of production is for the automobile sector. The rest is shared by the water and gas sector and other sectors such as building, agricultural machinery, lifting equipment and transport, hand tools and household appliances. Over recent years, the company has invested more than 25 million euros in order to equip itself with the latest systems and installations in the sector. And we are going to carry on like this, placing our trust and investing in the future with determination. Approximately half the company's production is exported to Europe, mainly Germany, France, Italy and the United Kingdom, and in practically every case to leading manufacturers in the automobile and valve sectors. Every single stage in the production process is key to understanding why Betsaide is a company with a great future ahead of it. Iron gives it strength and forges its firm commitment to its customers. Betsaide.